Welcome, Gemini. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I pulled for you the Empress card as your overall energy for this talk about this message about the interaction between the planets Venus and Mercury, which are both going through a similar retrograde pattern at this very moment. We're almost midway through it, where both Venus started in early March, retrograding in Aries, soon to move back into Pisces before moving forward again in the middle of April. And Mercury has just, as of a day or two ago, moved into retrograde motion in Aries, back into Pisces, and then will be moving forward in a shorter cycle of 3 weeks. So by the first weekend of April, Mercury will be moving direct, although it will be moving over its shadow period. So this is describing the way that we are absorbing the lessons, understanding the value of what we have just changed in our lives, what changes we're experiencing in the world, and how we are communicating that, how we're thinking about it, how we are planning our next steps as a result of that. So this is an absolute beautiful moment for you, Gemini, to allow yourself to feel your empowerment in the sense of almost as if you are the gift to the universe. Something about your talent, your lesson, your skill, your contribution to the community, to the world is critical right now as you are embodying the ability to process or experience power through you, which is the essence of the kind of power that we as humans wield. We allow ourselves to become a pure and pure vehicle for the power, the gift that we're here to demonstrate to the world. So this is a general reading, Gemini. It isn't going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, please check that out in the description box below. For your present moment, we are looking at the service card that has been clarified. I feel good when I can help others. So you understand that your power is to the purpose of serving and service, which is one of the reasons that you're able to facilitate so many resources, ideas, new plans, innovations around the way that you work together, not simply what you're working towards that is coming up for you, which is something that is surrounding you in your present moment, the sense of empowerment and the purpose that it serves for the world. This is really highlighting the area of your life activities that focuses upon our humanitarianism, our idealism, the way that we see the world ideally functioning, not only for ourselves, but particularly for everyone else. That if all individuals could come into a sense of their unique gift and power and put that to the purpose of serving the community at large, this constitutes a kind of simplified version of your ideal vision. This is a paraphrase. Your own ideal for a better world may look slightly different, but the ideas, the principles are the same. I'm going to clarify the service oracle card with the Seven of Wands. And here I see a little bit of the struggle that you're experiencing, because it's as though you are catching up to your own empowerment. And by that, I mean you have been setting up clear boundaries, making clear the ability to deny or not accept all of the requests for your help. Really understanding that you have limits, that you are able to better and better reinforce And why that is so essential right now is because of your skills, of your gifts. A lot of people see you as capable of fixing situations, making things better, bringing your light into a situation that they could equally improve upon. But because you've always done that, you've always been a helper, supporter to anyone in need, there's an expectation, and you're actually shocking some people by denying them their requests, denying them access into your sacred space. In other words, how can you enact your power in the world? How can you activate your contribution if you're putting out fires for everyone else? And you understand further that the defensiveness you feel is because you realize this is a habit that you've been doing for a very long time. And this, in fact, is what has kept you from developing the sense of empowerment and ease, appreciation, receiving the appreciation for what you do give. Because it's taken for granted, you're not appreciated for what you often have done consistently in the past for others. And you may be fine-tuning that gift, that skill, that desire to build, to create. This is very much about creating something useful for others, something that is long-lasting. You are now better appreciated for what you offer because you value it differently. You understand how critical your thoughts, your ideas, your efforts are in improving a situation, in making it prosperous, in growing something. In the past, the wild elemental card I pulled for you was the seal, not the seed, but the seal, although the seal is naturally identified with the element of water. So this has a lot to do with our emotions and a lot of the energy of the total lunar eclipse, which was recent, around elevating your emotional experience and your intuition. Understanding that you are being blessed by the goddess through your memories, through your instinctual feelings and emotions. So I'm going to read a little bit about the seal. Attributes are protection during change and protection from danger, lucid dreaming, movement through emotions, and creativity. When seal slides into your life, you're being told that this is the time to pay close attention to your hunches, your dreams, even your daydreams. They are all working to manifest your reality in an extra strong way right now. Take advantage of this time and dream big. The sky is the limit. It's interesting to note that the total lunar eclipse of a few days ago, perhaps a week ago, I'm kind of losing track of time here, is the first of a series of 3. So that in early September, there will be another opportunity to experience a different phase of this energy that you are exploring right now. And in March of next year, 2026, you will be wrapping up this phase in its final lunation. So if for clues, for those of you that are familiar with your chart, look to your the last full moon, I believe it was in August or September of last year, around what it was that you were initiating, what you were beginning, what change was dynamic at that time. And that will give you a clue as to the area of memories, unconsciousness, subconscious energies, the shadow work that you've been doing to release your natural creativity. And this is clarified by the Lovers. So I would think that around the fall of last year, you made a choice. It was a choice based on some very real experiences, the emotions that you experienced as a result of choices you made were coming back to you through your memories, through your dreams, through your daydreams. This can be a loose illumination about the choice of a partner as one example, or this can be the choice of a career. For many of you, this is about your passion. So the career that is a result of your inspiration, your devotion, your love, your energy, and those significant relationships in your life that would echo many of the same themes was illuminated last fall in a way that is helping you to experience and let go in order to usher in this deeper sense of alignment with spiritual values. In the future, I pulled the chakra oracle card, which is the peach moonstone. And this is describing your sacral chakra, which is about your sensuality, your experience of the world through your senses, your sexuality, and importantly, your creativity. And the key word is fertility. Let your life burst forth from the seeds of creation. So I think you're experiencing what we might call a longer, elongated, or protracted gestation period, where the values that have been illuminated, that you are now aligning with in body and soul, is looking different, is producing a different version of you, is producing different emotional experiences that are unfamiliar to you. It's not that you have this is outside of your bailiwick, but having prepared yourself in many ways for this internal change and the impact on the world, you are processing a new set of emotions, a new set of experiences, a new way of seeing through to the complexity of your vision. This is where the North Star is prompting you to get closer and closer to your mission, your purpose, who you truly are. This is clarified by the Two of Cups. And it's very interesting to me that the Lovers is on the other end. So in the past, we have the Lovers. In the future, we have the Two of Cups. And this is absolutely talking about significant relationships, but primarily the relationship you have with yourself. So this is requiring a lot of letting go, surrendering, allowing yourself to experience and move in the present. It's about being present, finding your answers in the here and now, not trying to look way off into the distance, even though your vision is of a better world for the world, and that can necessarily prompt your thinking about the future in a long-term way. But that's not where the answers or the keys to your experience of release and deeper connection to your higher self lies. That lies in your daily meditations, your daily practice, your daily prayers, your allowing yourself to recall your dreams, to look deeper at memories that you've been telling yourself one story, and you're actually beginning to see that story differently. And this is really important because now you're hooked in to your dreams, your potential, the fact that you are multifaceted, that you never stop growing, you never stop learning, and this ability to connect more deeply with the complexity of who you are is prompting a change in the quality of your relationships, so that you are attracting people who not only feel whole, feel guided, are independent, which is important to verify that each member is acting from clear self-interest and knowledge, wisdom of who they are and what is right for them, in alignment to higher goals that resonate with your future of a better world, and are willing to do the work to achieve that. This is all about being productive, of sharing what you're learning, of entering a relationship in the moment without a expectation. This is allowing a relationship to develop and be negotiated on the basis of agreements and personal truths, so that we declare our desire initially, what we want in a relationship or what we want in life. And that becomes a negotiation for an ongoing conversation, one that always changes because you and others change. You develop new interests, you expand your interests, so that the conversation about productive relationship, a deeply connected relationship, the way in which you are learning together or learning from one another, is critical to the sense of surrender and letting go of what you thought this relationship or any relationship should be. And this has a lot to do with breaking up the past by reflecting upon it. So there's a lot here about what you've learned about what you actually want and who you actually are. I'm going to finish this reading, Gemini, and hope that you found some value in this. If you've enjoyed this content, check out this content here. And until next time, namaste.